want to believe that this guy that you see that has been screaming and shouting and, saying his mind, or speaking his mind on the internet, as a whole tech guy, and I know this really taking much of my time, but I try as much as possible to work the two out, because I really love to be on the internet 24/7. Sometimes I know my fans have been complaining. When I post maybe at 2 a.m., at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., they tell me, Shatta, sleep small. You have to sleep small. King, we beg you, relax for us. King, we need you strong. Man, I know. But what I want to tell you is that I'm always strong in the name of God. I just want to use my time wisely. That is why you don't see me clubbing so much. I don't go to parties so much. I don't go to funerals so much. It's difficult for me because I always feel I have enough time to learn something. So let me tell you guys a story. Before COVID, I saved some money to start a dream. The dream was Shaxi, but I made some inquiries and saw that I didn't really have that power. When I mean power, the money, the l'argent. I didn't really have that money to push that. And I was thinking about it, I think 2 years before COVID. And I was really thinking about it. How can I make this thing happen? So I started drawing my maps well. I think then I had my former manager, Bulldog around. And I even told him about it. Because that time I was worrying him about we designing, stuff, sometimes when I do a song, I want him to design a flower for me. And he was also like, now the way the apps have come, because I designed stuff and I sent it to him, and he tells me, he asked me who did it. I said, I did it. He said, hey, because of these things, he wants to also move into other business. I said, okay, cool. So I was telling him about this Shaxi dream, and I was like, it's a good idea. A couple of friends that I knew, I told them about it. They were like, it's good. But when I tell them about the cost involved, things to do and how to get it to where you have to get to, they go like, ish, but where you go get this money from? It got to a time I was really playing shows, left, right, front, back. Ghana, we don't pay attention to us, so I understand, So I'm just telling you people something. I really planned on this thing because I really wanted Shaxi to be stable, or Shaxi to stand as a Ghanaian ride-hailing app. I went to America, did a few research, pick drivers, and talk to them, and I was understanding the system. Because I was like, if you go to America and you order for a ride, especially when you order for the SUVs, because when I go to America, that's what mostly I order for. So when you order for the SUVs and they come, the drivers are neat. The drivers are polite. When they come, they get down from the car, they want to open your car for you to sit down and stuff like that. I was like, wow. I think at least I like this side of the SUV, because when you pick the normal ones, that one, you go, maybe the car will come and park, you sit inside. But with the SUVs, the driver makes sure if you have a luggage, they come and open themselves. And even with the small ones, when you even have a luggage, the drivers come and they make sure they open the boot, put your luggage inside, they give you that respect. So it's like, talking to most of the drivers, and through their conversations, I saw that the job was good for them. Why? Because the system there was really helping. The system there favored the drivers. So nobody had a problem. They can make like maybe $100, $200. $100, $200. That amount of money, when you're in America and you have it, bro, you can take care of yourself properly. The way we have, if we have $100, if we give somebody $100 for here, then go taxi, you know, plenty. You understand me? But in America, when you give somebody $100, $200 note, it's a big deal. So I was asking the drivers, and they were telling me how much they make a day and how much, you know, they pay as commission, you know, the discounts and the incentives they get and stuff like that. So I was jotting them all down in my notepad, you know, because I was really into that business. And I came back one time to my apartment, and I was sitting down, and I was like, wow, these people are making it like this here. It's because of the system. And the African system is not like that. So let me come and do a few research in Ghana. So sometimes I'll be at home, then maybe I'll let somebody order a ride, you know, for us to go and buy food or something. Just because I want to meet the drivers. When they come, I get out from my gate. I go out from my gate and I just go to the drivers and ask them questions. And all they say is, shatta up with the we get be party and keep a boy and pan, because you know, commission I get training your money is serious. Majority of the drivers I spoke to were complaining about the percentages they pay, or the commissions that these other apps take from them. And I don't blame the other apps, because these are like foreign apps. Like, they were created from white man country, you know, and white people eat white food. Black people have to eat black food, whether you like it or not. Me and you will continue to eat banku, kenke, gobe, indomie for 1,000 years. Because when they come and give you cassava shatta and potato tie, frog ties and chicken umbrella and maybe crocodile fridge and mosquito chair, or maybe they can give you you won't eat, because you don't know how to eat crocodile fridge and mosquito chair, or cassava shirt and potato tie. You don't know how to eat that one. So the soaking snane gum sala. So we should understand that whatever the whites create, like for instance, when you go to America and they are wearing jacket at winter, it is cold, my friend. It is cold. Wear jacket. Wear jacket. Oh, with no, video shagara para no Peter as someone what put jacket tree. Oh, you animal say a fanfare, oh baby. It's normal. Sometimes it's nice when it does that. It's nice. So the swag near effect, some combination. No, but mother, one show you na will be pet lips in kakano the share glass, not the glass. No, everybody want. Cap no be heaty, because here heat the year. So we like to wear t-shirts, you know, singlet. That's what I mean. Most of the time people see me on weekends, I'm driving, maybe my shirt is off. It's not like I want to be a co-baller, but if you go to Miami, you go and see that life. The people are driving in hot sun. Like, you know, it's according to, like, you live according to, you know, the life. But people don't understand it. Yeah, somebody can even see you driving your nice car, your shirt off. Oh, I didn't know why you with shirt in there. No, the weather is nice. Like when white people come to Africa, they like the weather because the weather is hot. Their day always is cold. You understand me? So coming back to Shaxi and other foreign apps, the whole difference is that the foreign apps have been created for the foreign market. And it's gone global. So now it's everywhere in the world. So people are, using those apps, taking those rides, and it's beautiful. We all have taken the Ubers, the Yangos, the Bolts. I've spoken to most of the drivers in Ghana. Most of them are my friends. When you come to East Lake or when you come to Islamic University, I have some drivers just at the Islamic Junction there. They are my friends. I go and ask them every day if I can. I have to give them money, tell them about Shaxi, give them money. And that time, then I have not even started. But I was just educating them about it. Say me app, say app, so I was talking to them. Why am I saying all this? Why people have been able to determine a type of app that will suit the economy for them. Sometimes we like to complain about and a politician weighing away, and a politician weighing away, and a politician weighing away. We can also build something and talk to them and let them know this can work. And it's just communication. Then they will understand. That is why I just want to say a big thank you to the YEA boss, Mr. Malik Basentali, for honoring me that beautiful time for me to come and have a talk with him and just let him understand what Shaxi is all about. And today, he's also created that impact. And as I'm talking to you right now, we have drivers all over Ghana. Shaxi is all over Ghana. It's all over Ghana. Shaxi is not just for Accra people or Tema people or no. I made it for everybody. Why? Because I have performed all over this country. And I know what we talk about when it comes to problems. Sometimes I hear people talk about stuff and it makes me feel so bad. Like, hey, how can I do? How can I? But I don't have the means and power to do that because I'm not a president. And even the president doesn't have the power to do everything. They also have important things that they feel they want to do that will support the system. Fine. But we as youths, if we wake up today and say we want to create something for the government or for the country to see that we the youths want to support this and build this and make this our own, so that when we need support, we can go to that place and say, we built this so we can get support from this side. We can do it. And Shaxi is an example. Shaxi is a big example, is a miracle to every youth in this country. That if you know you are strong in Kwan, when I'm talking about youth, I'm not talking about young boys. I'm talking about men who are into their men or manly state that are paying bills, that have wives, that have family duties, that have bills to pay. I think about that a lot. That is why I sat down to create this app, to let people understand that I didn't come here to come, I didn't come to play around beautiful people like you. I gave you music. You guys complained. You guys told me your problems. I heard stories. So I decided to create something that we can all eat from. For now, I've been able to employ a few staff members that I'm working with. When Shaxi grows, do you know how many people can be in Shaxi offices across the country? Do you know how many people are going to get employment? Do you know how many people are going to be driving and smiling? Do you know how many people are going to be traveling with their families, with their wives, with their girlfriends? Lovely. And we'll be smiling because there is something that all of us have created that is benefiting us. I sat down myself and spoke to my developers. Then I was like, can we create something that drivers can make money and keep all? First, my developers were like, how can we? So we had a meeting, we went home, cracked our brains, and I came back again. And I was like, can we do something that we can subscribe? Like the way people subscribe to YouTube, you know, so you subscribe like Snapchat, like you can subscribe, pay some small money, then you can use the services on there. And they were like, yeah, it's possible. So I said, okay, let's start with 20 Ghana Cedi. I want to see how it is. Do a pilot for me so we can test it and see how it's going to work. My brother and my sister, the first day they test that thing and it worked. I no sleep. I happy, I no sleep. Today, Shaxi is here to stay. And I'm only asking drivers to pay 20 Ghana Cedi. And all the money they make is theirs. They should leave the rest of the bills for me. I remember when we went to the YEA boss and I told him about it. He was like, wow, that's good. I mean, he really loved the idea. But you see, I've been able to control this app for 4 years, which is a miracle. And I was controlling it because I wasn't using a competition mind on this thing, even though I had competitors on board, like big dogs. You know, I have people like the Ubers, the Yangos, the boats. You get what I'm saying? But I tried to create this because I found out that, for instance, if a driver is working an Uber and Uber is making, and the driver is making 400 Ghana Cedi, and Uber is charging 25%. Let me see. And the driver is charging 25, and maybe Uber is charging 25%. Bro, that 25% from the 400, you have to pay Uber 100 Ghana. 100 Ghana Cedi, bro. So, for instance, if Bolt is also charging 20%, and same 400, the driver is making 400 Ghana Cedi, it means you have to pay 80 Ghana Cedi. I guess what I'm saying. And I know most of you find it difficult because when you work and you have to go and pay all those commissions, it's stressful. Bro, it's stressful because sometimes you work so hard that all the money you make, then they'll cut it some way. Bro, it's crazy. How much money would you use to buy fuel? You have to go to shop once in a while before you realize, bang, somebody hit your bumper. You forgo fix something. Apart from you being on the road, you have a family to feed. What I'm saying is very serious. I want people to take me serious. Because this is something that has been on my heart to also help, whether government or no government, to support government so we can support the people. Imagine the family bills, the children's school fees, the problems that come, like life problems, like things. Imagine. It's crazy. So I decided that, fine, let's just start with 20 Ghana City. And let's see how many people are going to love this idea. I have drivers that I started with them from day one, and they are still on Shaxi. And they're making money. So I decided to buy in cars, give it to drivers, buy cars. Because when you're talking to drivers, some drivers, they really want to understand the app and know why. And one problem too that we have as black people is that blacks don't believe in blacks. That is why we are still where we are. Blacks. A black man can bring an idea up, and the next black man will rubbish it. But if you watch the white people, when somebody says, we can create something like an aeroplane, somebody will say, yeah, I think I know a guy that we could talk to. And the dreams start building. I thank God. I talk to God. And God tells me not to fear, but I should go. Like how he told Jeremiah in the Bible. And it's the same way. I am here to tell you that go and drive Shaxi and make money for yourself. We have gotten to a point where we are going to bring in the premium cars like the Shaxi Plus, executive cars. Even though we've been doing rentals, side by side too with Shaxi. I'm going to post flyers for our rentals. So anyone that needs, to rent any car, at least you can get to us and, we'll get you some few cars for your weddings, if you want to travel, anywhere you want to go in Ghana, you want to go on, a trip somewhere, I have, cars that can work with you like that. And I'm looking forward to get companies. If you're a rental company and you feel you want to partner with Shaxi so that we can all grow together, that is what I want. Because Shaxi is not for me. It's for you, Ghanaians. And gradually when we grow, it's going to be for Africa. We've always had the opportunity to show the world what we have. From football, music, whatever, movies. But it's always like when we are going, there is a pause on the road. Like there is, we can't move further. The world is running on a multi-billion-dollar wave. If we've checked this and it's not working, we've moved to this and it's not working, don't think it can happen. Shaxi can also be one of the greatest ride-hailing apps in Africa. Because the model that I created, and model, I don't mean model, M-O-D-U-L-E, the model that I created. It's not anywhere in the world, and it's just Ghana. Check all the models in the world. Everybody's taking commission, percentage. But we from Ghana are saying, because we want Africa to grow, we want to enrich ourselves by creating things that can give us money. Is the reason why I'm here. That we can also grow. We can build. And the world will hear. I want everybody to understand that Shaxi and its motto is one of the best things that is about to happen to Africans. Because imagine you're driving a car and you have to subscribe for a certain amount. It's beautiful. And I've done this all alone by myself with no investor, but with support from friends that are friends. Friends that are business minded. That's how come you see somewhere like medical, buying me 2 cars, to support Shaxi. Recently, you can see Sakode also posting it. He's one of the people I also discussed Shaxi with before we launched it. Yes, music. Yes, we can do stuff in music. But when it comes to who I want to discuss certain... And I will need you guys to help us raise it. Fathers who are drivers, friends who are drivers, and everybody. Even though now I'm looking for investors, people that are, seeing this as if the future. And this is how the wise, talk to people and they understand the business and they go together. And I want everyone to take that into consideration and know that what I am saying is not just anything keke. But I have invested so much in Shaxi. And every day, like it's been like 4 or 5 years now, I'm always sending emails looking for investors, because the bills I pay around Shaxi, when I sit down and I'm even telling somebody, they see like, are you sure? Just this, I want to show you. What I do every day, you'll be shocked. But I'm so proud that 3 days ago I saw 58 trips on Shaxi. And that was the first time. But today, I can tell you boldly that today alone, completed trips. Let me take a screenshot. I don't know. I want to see my back end. I'll take a screenshot to show you. Today alone, we've made 67 trips. Let me show it to you. I watch my back end, like, I'm watching everything. Like, I'm seeing drivers that are making trips now. I'm seeing drivers. Whoa. Today alone, let me do this. Okay, so I think I can let you see this. Today alone, see, total trips since we started Shaxi. It's looking good. Look at it. I don't know if you guys can see it well though. Okay, I think you can see it well. Like, can you see? Today's trip alone is 67, and it's a miracle. I want you guys to clap for me. Clap for me small, I beg you. And clap for the drivers that are working so hard. It's crazy for me to even see 67 trips made today alone, just today. And when this is working like this, if you ask anybody about apps with maps or apps that are using Google services, you understand. It'll be small bill. Wait, I will show you how much bill has piled up already. It's not even at the end of the month, because at every end of the month, I pay huge sums of dollars. But you see, sometimes Ghana, when you talk, somebody will see like my crowd is no. See, we've grown past that. This year, I even told myself I didn't want to even go and perform anywhere. I'm getting bookings and I'm 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 turning them down because Shaxi is what is on my heart. I have shows that are coming up from America, Europe, and stuff, but this is the money I'm paying for Shaxi. I can't go and perform with some, you know, amounts. Otherwise, I'll hold on and with my investments and the money I have that is even safe for Shaxi, I'll invest it into Shaxi because I know what Shaxi can do for all of us. Imagine Shaxi grows big. The way like the creative sector, you know, when I talk about the creative sector, like musicians, movie makers, um, people in arts, you know, when I talk arts, like arts, you know, sculptures, drawing, those things, all those areas,
Yeah.
comedians, everybody. Do you know how we suffer to get sponsorship if we want to do a show? We suffer to get sponsorships. So imagine we grow things or a beautiful plan like this, Shaxi. There are a whole lot of things that we can do ourselves that the government will also support. Because government will see that, okay, one of you have created something that is really benefiting society. So when maybe a movie has to be done and government needs to invest $2 million, they will. Because we'll be sponsoring our stuff, we'll be doing stuff. is why Shaxi is not political. It's for Ghanaians. Any party that comes in power, I hope and pray that Shaxi becomes Ghana's pride. I hope and pray that government sees this as our official ride hailing up in the country. It's stressful when I'm at the back of my computer every day looking, researching, doing something, calling my developers, they should change this, they should make this, they should do this. It's stressful for me alone. That is why you guys see that I don't sleep. That is why you guys see that. Why is Shatta? Why? He doesn't eat. I eat too, but my stomach doesn't get big. Because I'm so much into this platform and beautiful dream that I have. And I want to benefit, or I want it to benefit all of us. Sometimes I hear the complaints about, the system and stuff like that. I go like, oh, okay, maybe some of you can talk like me. Some of you can change the plan like me. Some of you can turn the story around and make it look some way like me. But this is a proper corporate business for everybody. Even if you have a car as a young boy and you feel the hustle, it's getting my bro. Friday you put your app on, you did down, you get requests, you go drop the person. Imagine say it's a billionaire. It's a billionaire. Because you even get carpentry job in America to do if you just leave Ghana and say you are going to America. You have to go to school and be a professional carpenter. I should say they don't even call it carpenter, they call it some way. Anybody that can help me, they can help me. You understand me? So nobody should see Shaxi like we're driving age. No. You want to make money, just submit your proper documents on the app and you're going to get approved. And one beautiful thing about Shaxi too is the security side that we've created. When you watch some of the foreign apps, maybe you request a car, the driver that is coming to pick you, then the driver has written maybe his name. See? Sometimes you see the driver's name and Akwedu. On the foreign apps, you see some of the names are pop up, maybe some name. You yourself, if you are picking the car, then you are scared. With Shaxi, we are implementing something new on the app too. That leads will make drivers do videos. With the new updates you are doing, when it comes, you are going to see it on your phones. The interface of Shaxi is going to change. Everything is going to change. You're going to see it and you're going to understand the app so well. And right now, when you're ordering, it's going to be much more simple. You're going to see your cars, how many minutes, how far they are from you and stuff. You're going to see all those things. And you will love it. So I'll beg of you, most of you that are asking a whole lot of questions around Shaxi, this is what I have to say. That with wisdom and learning, more money. Because when we switch to 50 Ghana, all the drivers that have been loyal to the app are still going to enjoy the 20 Ghana cities. When we switch to 50 Ghana, Ghana, for you to work for 12 hours, it's also beautiful. The 100 cities you have been paying, 200 cities and 300 cities. Because when you work more, you pay more. All that money, I want you to keep it. I learned how to save, and I want to teach everybody through driving how to save. So you can make more money and save more money. I'll just beg of you that try and sit down, study the Shaxi app. Anything you don't understand, our numbers are all over social media. Call the office. We are trying to create customer service areas in Dansoman. I have one office at Achimota, that is also one of the Shaxi offices. It's not only a customer service area, but you can also go there and go and inquire. We'll put the maps out and everything for everybody. My main office that I have at East Legon is also here. I actually use my own house for the office. And I'm so proud of it that at least, somebody might say, rent, yes, I feel that, bro. I said, if you have read the book about the richest man in Babylon, it tells you, don't venture into businesses that you don't understand. Me, there's one thing I always tell medical, that I don't have the talent to build a house, but I have talents to buy houses. So you build, I'll come and buy. It's the same way. If I say I want to build, I will be spoiling your job. And it's the same way like Shaxi. I can't say, okay, I be my drivers, they want to drive Uber. No. If I have the talent to create that app, that is what I've done. Because I want my drivers to benefit. I want them to benefit. So me, I'm building houses. People where I'm building my stuff, I have house at some places. I put it on hold and I buy a house or buy apartments or buy. That is me. That is my talent. Because I know how to take $500,000 or $700,000 and buy a house. Because that is what I feel makes me comfortable. One time I saw my phone and do like I won't come out in Osophagus. Because I don't go out. Let me just put inside crack some jokes. But I don't go out. So this for if you come, they can't give me list, then I pay. If you come, they can't give me list, this thing. So if the driver come, they can't give me list, then I pay. He come, they can't give me list. One time my friend became a studio. At the play beach, Norway, you see some paper for the tabletop. When you see cement, iron rod, something. Why? What paper be this? So in my former way, you can't give me way, some list where I for pay. And he said, cement way make them 350. No, I said, cement to be. He said, no, cement to be 50 Ghana city a bag. I said, hey. He said they cheat me from foundation, Obama. He said the man, they can't give him money. I said he get plenty cement past me. But my vest, I won't do the former something. Hey. That is where I go to do that cement, because I know they go out, but I know if he stand anywhere. I know if he go market service, I won't go buy something. It will be crowded. So the former they buy it. So, the former way he used me, he collects me from foundation to lentil. The former really, he made money. Wow. I didn't know, my friend. I didn't know. So since then, I told myself that if I have money, I'll buy a house because I don't have talent. But you see, there's Medical knows how to build. Recently, me and him did some few houses we buy, 3 years ago. In America, where they go site, they go check the from Munya, then you say, hey, oh, talent, hey, Montes, Shatta Montes, hey, what do we see you? Hey, oh, talent, come on, rapper, building machine. America, he has that talent, that's my real estate boss. Guys, I mean, so anytime I see maybe, it's not that if we drive, if we drive, then we see uncompleted or something. We just go look for it, pay money, then we renovate them, then we sell them. And we're doing that, and he's so good at it. So that every day I say, we are doing a project that, when we finish, you guys are going to see. Like, he knows how to, and I love that about him. So that is one philosophy about the richest man in Babylon. One of the greatest quotes I like about the richest man in Babylon book, when I read it, like it says, do the job where you understand. If you don't understand the job, don't try. I know say somebody did it right now, in formal fight, them what they could do sound right now. Because knife and things come inside. You understand me? I can't fight with my former. So what am I saying? I'm just trying to let you guys know that I believe I can do this.